Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Mr. Robot. Last time on Mr. Robot, we had the most cathartic, big, fat W I could have asked for. It was glorious. Darlene, Elliot, even Price finally getting that W over White Rose and the Dark Army, and I guess the Deus group as well. Just everything seemed to go very well for everyone. We have some dangling threads where what's going on with Dom. Is she okay? Is she alive? What is the big machine that White Rose has got going on? Because that is still a thing, even though Deus Group and White Rose have lost all their money. That could spell out revenge from them, and what shape that might take, because we've got some episodes to go. We've also obviously got the inner turmoil still going on. Elliot's got a lot of stuff he's got to deal with. I want a conversation with Darlene about it all. There's lots of things I want. But I think as of right now, I just need to know if Dom's okay. that's what I want to know right now. After that badassery that we saw, I need to know that she's okay. That's my big thing right now. But before we find out, please remember to hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the reaction and the review of the episode. That happens afterwards. Also consider subscribing if you do enjoy this content and you want to see more of it. Support the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this episode. All of that good stuff. Help the algorithm. We might get picked up by the YouTube gobs one day. Gobs? Gods. The YouTube gobs, damn it. But yeah, all good stuff. Let's do this, shall we? Let's see what's on this new episode of Mr. Robot.
Your 1K letter to the FBI will be issued by the U.S. Attorney's Office.
She lives!
Once everything you've
She
told us
doesn't
and
look
what
good,
you've logged
but she lives.
here checks out.
Thank the Lord.
Now, I do need to mention these are some serious crimes you've committed, Agent DePiro. You may come out of this with a record.
Yo, can we let her, like, feel better, please? Before you're like, yo, this is gonna look shit for you.
As for your job with the Bureau, you're in administrative leave for 6 months. And
Ooh, 6 months holiday, baby. Let's go to the beach.
I'm not going home. I need to see my family.
they're in one of our safe houses, Tom.
I need to see them for myself.
She's still gonna be, like, paranoid about everything.
We are clear.
You don't trust me to know where my own family is.
Not now. No.
And I'm able to walk around just fine as long as I don't tear my stitches.
And discharge you against medical advice, but
That's what I want.
Dom, is this good? Is this a good idea? Is this a good idea? Who's
Since the hospital administered anesthesia, you have to have somebody with you.
gonna get Darlene?
In the cab with a stranger.
Who else you gonna get?
What about one of those FBI guys that was here earlier? I could give one of them a call.
Definitely not.
They'd spin her ass around to be like, no, no.
This is ridiculous. I told you I'm good.
Can I trust you to behave, or do we need to bring security over here?
She's just gonna fucking leg it. Why would you, like, why would you just leave her outside? She's just gonna fucking go.
What the fuck is going on here?
I mean, can you blame her?
Don't worry about that. We're not staying. Dom, you cannot stay here. Best bet is to leave with us until this whole thing blows over.
I have to stay here until the OPR investigation clears my name.
Why?
Because then I can see my family again. Then I can finally apologize to them for everything I put them through.
She still has a family, Darlene. I know you've only got Elliot, but
What you need is to hit the road with me and get a good night's sleep somewhere safe.
5 years. I haven't really slept in 5 years, save for a few nightmares.
Saw you sleeping last time I was here.
I mean, when I busted you stealing my badge out of my safe? Yeah, I wasn't really asleep then either.
yeah, I was gonna say. Is the arc of Dom gonna be she actually gets to sleep properly? Because I would love that for her, honestly.
I'm not gonna let the Dark Army kill another person I care about.
I'm good, Darlene. The FBI has my back.
The FBI has you under investigation.
Yeah, I feel like, if anything, the FBI cannot really be trusted. I think we've learnt that the hard way at this stage.
Not long. I have Alexa, remember?
What the fuck did you just do? Snap the fuck out of it! There's nothing here for you, but there's still a chance for you out there if you come with us.
Fair. Fair. You got people, Dom. Don't let that slip by. Let us have a happy ending, please. please, I just want Elliot and Dom to talk about something. I don't even care what. They could talk about fucking Mario Kart or something.
You're not gonna come with us, are you?
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought it sounded a bit weird that Elliot was gonna do this.
You cannot come with me this time.
I don't want to. This was it for me. I'm done now. All the money has been passed through multiple crypto tumblers and shell accounts. It's ready to go out.
And just giving it out to the world? Where's it going?
This should be you. This is your win, not mine.
I really need this conversation. Please tell me we're gonna get this conversation. I need them to talk, or at least acknowledge some things, please. Why do I feel like this is the last time they're gonna see each other?
In that case.
Why do I have that feeling? Oh, that's the fucking worst. It's the fucking worst. It's making me angry. These fucking note machines. Cold drinks! Get you a cold drink. Land before time.
Oh, hey.
Leon.
I'm sorry, have we met?
Fucking met. The barn? You shot 4 people?
Yep, it's gone. That was old news.
Oh, shit. That's right. Now I got you.
He's protection, I guess.
I don't interest myself in the why. I think more often in terms of the when, sometimes where, but always how much. I fucking felt that. Got me opening up my eyes and diversifying my revenue.
Oh, thank God there's more Leon in this world.
Yeah, believe it or not, Connecticut's swarming with Dark Army, given the concentration of RWAs, rich white assholes. Usually that's their #1 client, in fact.
Can't help but wonder what the Dark Army looks like in this moment, now that shit hit the fan for them. White Rose is, like,
What, do you not know your Vonna?
being busted in some description, maybe.
Gotta take a-
Jackie Doublehorn.
What do you think?
Jackie's wherever you want her to be.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. You're not pretending to be someone you're not.
You think Leon's my real name?
This is a good point.
Jackie's a diehard for Hall & Oates. She's a gym teacher. No, she's not a gym teacher. She's a pastry chef.
Like approaching this like an undercover role that she's having to play. Which is, I guess, you know, FBI agent, that's the way to make sense of it. Also, I guess she is contemplating what the rest of her life is looking like in this moment, so who does she want to be moving forward from here?
For once, I want to drop the paranoia and just take all this in. Just for this moment.
What is this moment, exactly?
Watch this.
Oh, she gonna do it? She gonna do it? Transfer the wallets? Transfer complete.
Just give it a few seconds.
Are people gonna be rich? Rich beyond their wildest dreams.
I'm serious, Darlene. If you don't tell me what you're up to.
Just wait.
What is it with you and breaking the law? It's like a fetish.
Shut the fuck up and just watch.
They're kind of perfect for each other in many respects. They're good foils for each other. Here they go. Here they go. Stuff's happening.
All of the money White Rose and her cronies have been stealing for decades just went back to the people.
Did they just spread it out evenly? How many people got it?
How?
Or is it just all the money that people invested got returned to them or whatever?
Everyone got this much.
Yep. And due to E-Corp's insistence that eCoin remain independent from the US dollar, it is completely impossible for them to reverse the transaction.
Oh my lord. They got played. Absolutely got played.
Isn't what justice is supposed to look like. We have laws for a reason.
And they were so powerful they wrote the laws to benefit themselves. Look around. This is it.
I mean, come on, Dom.
Everything. We just Robin Hooded those evil
I was about to say
motherfuckers.
Robin Hood. I was about to say Robin Hood.
You ask
Fuck's sake.
This is exactly what justice looks like.
I'm inclined to agree.
People are staring.
I don't care!
Yes, for more victory.
If you're looking to get into some shit when you get back, I got some shit for you. Adventures and whatnot.
Leon and Darlene spin-off. The Adventures of Leon and Darlene.
To the next episode then.
Oh, I'm happy we got to see Leon again. With the hint of a spin-off. Oh my god. It's his book! It's his book, of course it is. Of course it's his book.
Over here. In fact, that's what I'm doing here. I got a little book tour stop at UMass. Anyway, how have you been?
I don't know whether to be scared or not right now. I don't know. I don't know.
Please don't hurt us.
Hurt you? Why would I hurt you?
I killed my handler.
Ow. She was a pain in the ass. Trust me, you were doing them a favor. And your little
Oh my god.
loudmouth friend over
Amazing.
there, yeah, well, what she did
Amazing.
was a bad thing. Word around camp is they don't care about you two no more.
Hey. There you go.
What do you mean?
They got bigger fish to fry, I guess. Would it be White Rose's machine?
That I can't tell you.
Quite possibly.
If they wanted to get to you two, I would know about it. Trust me.
I saw you butcher Santiago with an axe when he got out of line.
That was fun.
That was fun. Fuck's sake.
All right, well.
I love we're just catching up with everyone. We're just kind of doing a world tour. Just catch up with everyone. How they all doing? Does this mean Dom is going to go back into the city?
Where did the Dark Army go?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell me. All I know is we don't have to run anymore.
I feel like Darlene wants to. Anyway.
Might as well still go. I've heard Budapest is pretty dope.
But is going to Budapest still holding on to something from the past?
That's us.
Oh, I think Dom's going to stay. She's got family. She's got family she wants to check on.
You convinced me to come because the Dark Army was a threat. Now they're not. Do you even really want to go to Budapest anyway? You said it yourself. This was Cisco's dream, not yours.
No, I can't handle shit solo, Dom. You've seen me. I freak out.
You're gonna be fine.
I'm no good on my own.
It's time for Darlene to do something for herself, goddammit.
Walk away from my family, my job, my
responsibilities. That's what this is about.
I love this tug of war between them because, like I said,
No wonder you can't sleep.
they feel so right for each other, but at the same time they're pulling from different ends.
You leave this airport, you're just gonna go back to the grind like everyone else. Talking about giving yourself a break. Finally letting go.
Dom absolutely does deserve a break. That's for sure. Oh my god, the conflict in my mind right now about what the right and wrong thing and everything. Jesus. Darlene needs to go do something for herself and prove to herself that she can do it.
I wrote down the number of a friend of mine. He works at US Cyber Command.
Your bright idea is for me to be some pig.
When you're ready to grow up.
That knowing smile. Now she's got 2 job offers. The Leon job offer and FBI job offer. Part of me wants Darlene to stay. Part of me wants her to do it so she actually can do something for herself. But then is Budapest doing something for herself, or is she doing it for the memory of Cisco? It's so confused. I don't know what I'm rooting for anymore. What are we up to? What are we up to, Dom? If you're going back, Dom, you need to be sprinting. You need to be going Sonic speeds. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm in a rom-com right now. I'm in a rom-com. How has this happened? And I'm so invested in it. God damn it. Oh my god. Dom's gonna get on the plane. Dom's gonna get on the plane. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this actually happening? I can't believe that this is the way that this has gone.
Ma'am? Are you okay? Is there something I can help you with?
Say something. Say I'm waiting for someone. There's someone who should be here and they've not turned up.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I mean, I guess she could always just get a flight back. I guess that's something she could do.
Do you need any help?
Come on, darling. Come on, darling. You got this. I'm too invested in this now. Please.
Thanks, I'm okay. That your flight that just called?
She's gonna put it in the bin. She's gonna throw it away.
Yeah, but I'm not going.
She got through the panic
I
attack.
can take care of myself.
Yes, you can. You can do that. Dom fell asleep. She's finally sleeping though. That's good. Thank you. She got to sleep. I like that. No! Are you kidding me? That was a roller coaster. I didn't know what to think, what I wanted to happen, what was actually going to happen. Fucking damn it, it's just people getting on a plane. She could just come back. She could just get another flight and come back. It's not that big of a deal. Jesus Christ. That was too much. Oh my god, those last 10 minutes. Those last 10 minutes is like the most low stakes thing that's happened in a long time, but the emotional stakes. It was just like, I don't know what I want here. I don't know if I want them both to go. I want them to go their own separate ways. And I guess I should have expected that what was going to happen is that they were going to Uno reverse. Dom was going to end up on the flight and Darlene was going to end up staying. Because that's the sort of thing the show would do. But I was just like, I don't know what's best here. I don't know what's best. But like I say, Dom could just get a flight back. It's not that big of a deal, I guess, overall. Like that could easily happen. But in the moment I felt it. I felt the drama, goddammit. Overall though, the last 10 minutes aside of that, just come on. I did like this episode. I kind of expected that this episode would be one of the more gentle, kind of slower paced, sitting in the moment kind of episodes. I did expect that after the wild couple of episodes we've had. But I did like that this episode focused in on Darlene and Dom, their relationship with themselves. You know, we've had this thread of Darlene, a panic attack, her looking after herself, being able to kind of separate herself from her brother a bit, doing things for herself, and, you know, all of that stuff. We've had Dom and her insomnia and her paranoia and everything that's been going on with that, and we kind of challenged all of that here, and we kind of challenged their values a little bit, more specifically Dom, because we know we've had this thing about Dom and her sense of justice and right and wrong. That's what she believed in, and she's having that really focused in terms of, look, we believe in justice, we believe in the same thing, but you have to recognize, at least in the world of Mr. Robot, and potentially in our real world, to some degree, people's trust in systems put in place by people who are inherently powerful, who could then manipulate those systems behind the scenes for themselves. You know, is that really justice? Is that really justice? And sometimes, you know, we have to take things into our own hands and actually seek out justice where the people who are getting harmed get looked after. And like, we had a Robin Hood moment. I was about to say, this is like Robin Hood, and then Darlene immediately said, we just Robin Hooded these people. So we opened up Dom alive in hospital, sort of getting the down low on her family being put into safety, being watched over by the FBI. She's being suspended, I think, for 6 months, I think they said. And, you know, just dealing with her still not being able to trust her surroundings a little bit. She's a little uneasy. Family is safe. I mean, I'd still be slightly like, can I trust the FBI? Like, do the Dark Army not have other people within it that we might need to be concerned about? Maybe I'm overthinking that. I just feel like that would be a thing, but you know, maybe it's not. We then get a scene of Dom and Darlene meeting up, starting off that fire of the differences between them, but also the similarities between them. They're perfect for one another in the sense that they're a good foil for each other, but at the same time, they both need very different things right now in their lives. So maybe then they shouldn't be a thing right now because they need to look after themselves, and especially after everything that's happened. And you know what? Looking back to the ending, I'm kind of happy that Darlene is still here because it feels like there's some more closure to be done with Darlene still. Potentially, this is Dom and her happy ending. She finally gets to sleep and rest. Thank God. So I do kind of feel like that was kind of a closure for Dom. But Darlene, it feels like there's more to be done. There's more to be said. I feel like we need a conversation with Elliot about some of these things that have come to light. And I need to see that. Maybe we won't get it, but I was worried. Like, it felt like, is this the last time they're going to see each other when they hugged? Yeah, like I said, we've got to this scene where the one scene Elliot appears in this episode, and it definitely felt like this is it. They're not going to see each other again. That's what it felt like the episode was aiming for. And then we got Leon. I was not expecting to see Leon watching The Land Before Time today. I was not expecting that. But boy, was I happy. Just, picking up on that note of he's now, he just works for money now, no longer associated with the Dark Army. I guess that means he could work for the Dark Army if they paid him enough as a freelancer, maybe. But maybe he doesn't want to be involved with them, which, fair enough. He knows how they work, and he knows that's a deep well you don't want to get into in the bad way. It felt like he's going to get a spin-off. But I think that's kind of the meta thing of kind of Leon talking in TV shows quite a lot. So I felt like that maybe it was just kind of a joke upon a joke in a weird kind of way. Hey, ready for that Leon spin-off, everyone? I mean, him being here, was it completely necessary? Probably not. It was just kind of nice that he was. Really nice to have some conversations with him and Dom, especially since the last time they saw each other, he fucking blew 4 people away in the head. So again, sort of addressing Dom's paranoia, things that are coming to close for her and her view of this world and everything that's happened in it, and her sense of justice. Like this dude who fucking straight up murdered 4 people in front of her, just living his life, watching movies. Like, is it justice that he's still around, or should I be doing something about this? Just it all goes into that. We then got the scene where Darlene releases the money. It seems like everyone gets an equal amount of all that wealth. I'm assuming if they had something to do with E-Corp, if they were someone who had their money sort of stolen or tied up in the E-Corp Dark Army machine in some way, and then it just reversed the process. But everyone got the same amount, so equally spread. I'm assuming across America, and maybe other places as well. But that was just a continuation of last week's episode with that elation and joy, and just felt nice. Just felt more feelings. But I really liked how it focused again on Dom's sense of justice and sort of her coming round to it. Because ultimately I feel like Dom's sense of justice is this. She believes in protecting the people who need protecting, and she just needed her eyes opening just a little bit more. She'd always felt like she knew like the corruption was there, but kind of her belief in those systems was kind of shattered and rebuilt a little bit. Like I say, again, it was a form of closure of her character sort of really getting that in that moment and enjoying it with Darlene, which was lovely. But no, I really like that scene. I really liked, it's rare that we get to see our characters smiling in the show. So, just laugh it up while it's there, I guess. Just enjoy it. Made me slightly uneasy because I was like, oh God, god, I feel like we're having this big happy moment in the middle of the episode. That means something bad's gonna happen, right? And depending on how you look at it, I mean, it's kind of a happy sad ending, so I guess in a way. We then had the return of Mustache Man. Oh boy, oh, we're just having a reunion tour this episode with his book Beach Towel, which he's so proud of. Oh my god, it was fun seeing him again, and just, again, I didn't know whether to be scared in that scene or not. Like, are we worried? He doesn't seem particularly worried. Like, normally even when he's doing that kind of manipulative, hey, I'm just a smooth, cool guy, and you could kind of get that feeling of something weird going on underneath the surface. But here, he just felt so just, hey, I'm just happy. I've got my book out. I'm doing a tour. I'm signing it. Like, I'm just living my best life right now. And again, it kind of throws that thing of justice into Dom a bit. Like, this guy who hacked up an FBI agent in front of me is just doing a book tour. Should that be the way of the world, that he's just out strolling around? Like, what? I don't think we're going to see him again. I feel like this was kind of his closure moment of him having his book out and it going well for him, apparently. But it is kind of an interesting thread that, you know, maybe, you know, some people who maybe shouldn't get away with things do get away with things, and, you know, that's a whole thing onto itself. So I do feel like he should get some kind of comeuppance, but at the same time it feels kind of on brand or whatever for this show that not everyone who has been involved in the dark, seedy world of the Dark Army would. Like, I feel like it's more truthful that he kind of just gets away with it, basically. And, you know, again, challenging Dom's justice and her sense of, how can I leave? How can I leave when there's still these things going on, even though they're not interested in me or Darlene anymore? They've got other things to deal with, which I assume is the big machine, which we'll probably be getting into in the next episode. But no, it was nice seeing him again. I was kind of expecting that we weren't going to see him at all. So it was nice to have this moment, at least. If we're going to get any more of him, like I say, I don't really think we will. I think like this was kind of his closure moment. Obviously, we get into these last 10 minutes, which just had my feelings going everywhere. It was like a game of Pong with myself. Just like, do I want them both to go? Do I not? What's going to be best for them? I don't really know the answer. I'm not sure. I think that's kind of the point, that there isn't really a clear-cut answer as to what's best for them as individuals, because you want them to be together, because you want them to be happy. But with Darlene, it feels like there's some stuff still there that needs to be solved. With Dom, she just needs a break, god damn it. So I feel like ultimately Dom going off to Budapest to have a break, finally sleeping, feels right. It feels like she fucking earned it, that's for sure. So yeah, I feel like that is kind of a good closing point, that she gets that kind of a happy ending. Having her actually fall asleep is kind of the best final image you could get for Dom. Like, finally, she did it. But equally, having Darlene look herself in the mirror and be like, no, I'm fine. I've got to do something. I know what I need to do. Like, that's like a good, like, fire to see in her in this moment. Oh boy, was my feelings bouncing around whilst that whole rom-com sequence was playing out. It was really like I say, it's ultimately pretty like kind of low stakes, but boy was I invested. So yeah, I guess where we're going next is whatever happened to White Rose. Was White Rose arrested? Did they get away somehow? What's the machine all about? Like, that's Elliot's mission. Like, if you're gonna do one thing for me from Price, destroy this machine, get rid of it. So I assume that's where we're all coming to. That's gonna be the final thing. So yeah, I'm interested. We're finally gonna get those answers, I guess, and it's probably gonna be twisty turny. Things are gonna go bad for our heroes, and it's gonna be I mean, I can't wait. We're so close to the end. We're so close, and hopefully it's gonna be a happy ending, but I expect it'll be a little bit more complicated than that. Boy. Thank you for watching this one, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you'd like. All of those things help the video out. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. I will catch you on the next one.